Everyone knows Chernobyl as the nuclear power plant disaster. But in case you didn't have the time to watch the show or research it yourself, I got you.
I'm Sean, I turn education short form for your attention span, and I would appreciate a like and follow.
It was April 26, 1986 in the Soviet Union. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Pripyat, Ukraine was running a late-night safety test, and the operators conducting the safety test discovered a problem. The Soviet reactors like the RBMK were unstable at low power, but the operators ignored the warnings. The operators decided to use the AZ5 button to just completely shut down the reactors. Funnily enough, the button was a big red button, but a design flaw caused the reactor's control rods to actually increase the nuclear power, and at 1:23 a.m. reactor number 4 exploded. The roof was blown off and radioactive material went flying, but it was invisible and lethal, and it spread all across Europe. Firefighters were called, but they rushed in without the necessary protective gear to fight against radiation because they thought it was a regular fire. And most died within a few weeks, being victims to acute radiation sickness. And the stupidest part, the Soviets kept their mouth shut. It wasn't until Sweden noticed a radiation spike. To contain the disaster, workers called liquidators were called, and these men risked their lives shoveling off radioactive debris from the roof, full well knowing they might not survive to see the next year. Eventually, a massive concrete sarcophagus was built around the reactor, which didn't fucking do anything. So in 2016, they finally built a second bigger structure to contain all the radiation, called the Chernobyl New Safe Confinement. There were 30 immediate deaths, as well as a bunch of long-term radiation exposure effects on the environment and people living in the surrounding area, as well as 50,000 people in Pripyat, Ukraine being displaced. And ironically, wildlife and nature has taken over and adapted. And a lot of organisms there show interesting genetic mutations due to the radiation exposure there. Let me know if I should make a follow-up video on that. But thank you for watching. Source and...